Hello everyone, you are welcome to my channel. Today I want to share some of the things I believe were the reasons why after all the achievements of the NPP, they still lost election 2024. Please consider that I am not here for a political party. I'm here for a nation. Reasons why NPP lost the election 2024. Now, the NPP went to opposition. Nobody sent them. They chose to go to opposition. They knew they were heading toward opposition. They knew what was taking them to opposition, but did nothing about it. The NPP is a party that bites itself, a party that beats itself up, a team that scores auto goals. Now, most of the former appointees who didn't get chance to serve in Nana Addo's administration or the second term campaigned against the party. Nana Addo also, he said, I want to hand over to the next NPP government. Did he mean it? I don't think. As I said earlier in the previous video. Another thing, the NPP was complacent. They thought they have done what no government has ever done, and so 2024 is going to be a cool chop. Unfortunately. Again, most Ghanaians were angry with President Nana Addo because he refused to reshuffle some of his appointees when the people were calling for. Another thing is communication. They have communication problem. Communication is one of the greatest tools in this world. The NDC have plenty and good communicators all over. Aside radio, TV, and social media communicators, there were individuals all over doing the job for the NDC. I mean, door-to-door communication. They were in taxis, baka, what you call trotro, and marketplaces. But not too many people were doing that for the NPP. And it is very dangerous. Can I tell you something? Queen Vashti of Persia, Mrs. Ahasuerus, wouldn't have lost her seat or her position had someone spoken on her behalf in the boardroom when decision was being taken to oust her. She had no voice in the decision-making room. Nobody was speaking on her behalf. So she lost her position as a queen. Never underestimate the power of communication. The NPP don't spend enough money on communication. They don't spend enough on their communicators. Therefore, they have very few voices out there. That is why even though they built a lot of infrastructure, people hardly heard of them. No matter your achievement, without powerful communicators to drum them into the ears of the people, they will go nowhere. For example, the government is constructing my town road. Then someone tells me that the road is being built by the United Nations. What do you expect me to do? Or what do you expect me to believe? The government who is truly doing the job hasn't told me anything. So if the opposition tells me the person constructing the road, I am tempted to believe. Now, in one of the places, I learned light poles were being distributed by the assembly. And the MP there is an opposition MP. He told the people that he bought the light poles with his money. And the people believed him. So at the end of the day, you have done the job, but it will never be credited to you. The NPP government was busy working hard, but the opposition, through their communication skills, took a lot of the credits. I mean, here and if you are dealing with somebody like Asiedongatia, be careful. Human leper. Those who communicate well on propaganda will do better than those who think that the achievement will do the talking for them. No. NPP, grease people, sponsor them to speak for you. Another thing, the authorities kept mute when Ghanaians wanted to hear from them about the declining of the economy after COVID-19. Nobody was talking. The fellow Ghanaian mantra seized the time the people wanted to, or they needed to hear from him most. The silence was so loud that it incurred the wrath of the people, and so they voted against the NPP. Again, the NPP don't know their own. Foreigners had leftovers when children were not satisfied. I mean, those who voted them to power, it didn't satisfy them. Who would have thought that the Swami interchange will be left uncompleted? I said it in the previous video. Again, most of NPP appointees were wicked and greedy. They didn't care about anything when they were in power. They didn't care about anybody. They didn't grease their grassroots, forgotten that they are the ones that brought them to power. They don't care. Now, there was also a use and dump formula. Like the young people they sent to YEA. Now, some were sent to the community police. Now, if you send young people to community, YEA send young people to the community police. If the police want to recruit people into the police, do you bypass those whom you have already sent to the community police who have at least a bit of idea on policing? Tell me. If YEA send people to the GRA, immigration, DVLA for attachment or internship, should the GRA, DVLA or whatever go beyond those young people to employ others when the need arises for regular workers? Is it because they don't deserve to take salary? Or that they do not fit? Not because they do not fit. It is because of greediness. The authorities prefer to take huge bribe from others than to recruit those that existed in the YE. So you see the use and down here. I'm one of the amoya there. Now, mum, I can't be fee. 3 more den. Mubi. 3 more den. Mubi your more, you know, towards the grassroots and those who supported you. The NPP don't care about the pro-NPP journalists. They don't care. What did you do for them? Moshe matafun na Obo matamfu siketu. Ebe na enyi moto. Just to shut them up. In fact, a lot of people were your armor bearers. They stood in the gap and took bullets for you. They were talking. For Kasama. Kakrana, because they know they are not many. And so Kakrom, Mo Kasa. I don't know most of the stations, but I know Oman FM, I know Movement Television, Woon to Me TV, and Net2. What did you do for them? Not even adverts. They stood in the gap for you and took bullets for you. But when you read there, most of you forgot that someone out there placed a ladder for you to climb to where you are. No respect, no recognition, no gift, no nothing. Because you think you don't need their help again. You just bang the door behind you. But in this world, we are seeing so bonnet and for one man papa do baba. It won't be long. You will still stand in need of the same ladder. This time around, it will cost you. Hey guys, when they come, and I know they will, let them pay dearly. Dearly. I feel the moment you're in South France. And I heard some people lamenting because what your mama is using Sandogbe station for what? Hey, you think everybody is ungrateful like you? Your opponents were giving money and things to the journalists, some of the journalists who are supposed, and in fact, they deserve them. They deserve those gifts. But you couldn't do anything. Very little. Mete say yes journalists sika waka kra na nka mo pesa mo de bo am na obi die. Now one nana who was to see to it that the right thing is done. Who this sika should be some sana so any nature there. Then PP, you were ungrateful to the pro NPP media. Believe me. Another thing, fearful. Some of the NPP appointees wanted the party to go to opposition because they wanted to go home. This is a bitter truth. Italiano will say poco ma sicuro. They refuse to talk about their achievement because they are going home. Some of the journalists will go to their offices, say, we want to come for your achievement so we can also blow the horn. We can talk about it. Okay, I'll call you later. They don't give it to them. Why? Because they are going home. And they want to go home with the party. Now, some CEOs and MPs sponsored some of the opposition PC. Opposition parliamentary candidates. Personally, I have learned a lot from the NPP 2024 general election. A lot from NPP, a lot from NDC. I've learned a lot. Building my leadership skills. I've learned a lot. Appointees, are you satisfied? You were eager to go to opposition. Now you are there. Go home and enjoy what you wanted to enjoy but couldn't because you were in the public eye. Go home. Just enjoy it. Finally, whether you believe in reshuffle or not, the reshuffle is done. Let the party also do reshuffle and let's see the way forward. Now, baby, I'm not in a idea. Mother man for come and idea grow. In fact, there's a lot to cite, but what is the sense in going on? Even the NPP themselves, they are busy fighting, biting one another. NPP, let me tell you, so quick. More than tokwa sa na mfumufo akwa san beton. Tokwa more than sa na mfumufo ako asan beton. Honey, thanks for watching.